Right, the big one's up next. Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. Yeah, our form's been brill, but that doesn't mean we can relax. Not when this man's in the opposite dugout. Here's everything you need to know before the game, the tactics, the danger men, and why I genuinely think United will get it done at the City Ground this weekend. Let's get into it. Nottingham Forest in their last 7 home games, 56% possession, created 1.62 XG, conceded 1.47 XG, meaning an XG differential of plus 0.15 XG at home. They're on their 3rd manager already this season, and we all know Sean Dyche. Bangers and mash, 4-4-2, bittersweet symphony football. Although Forest have conceded an average 1.65 XG at home, in Dyche's first home game, that historic night against Porto, they allowed just 0.6 XG. He's already laying down his defensive blueprint. United away in their last 5, 53% possession, created 1.94 XG, conceded 2.18 XG, meaning an XG differential of minus 0.24 XG. We've turned Old Trafford into a cauldron where one goal changes everything. But despite the big result at Anfield, the numbers show we're not the same team away from home. We'll create chances. The question is whether that confidence from Liverpool and Brighton translates without 70,000 fans behind us. On paper, Forest look weaker, being 18th in the league versus 6th, but with home advantage, form, and the new manager bounce, it's tighter than people think. Possession will be key. Both sides like to have the ball. Who do you reckon dominates possession? Happy FC or Dyche's dirtbags? Drop it in the comments. This game's all about who controls the middle of the park. Anderson is an elite player. There's a reason United have shown interest in the 22-year-old. I mean, look at these stats. But he's facing a 5-time Champions League winner in Casemiro and the generational talent Bruno Fernandes. No easy task. Anderson's nimble. If we let him overrun us, it'll be a long day. But if Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes win that battle early, it opens everything up for Cunha, Mbeumo and Šeško. We've seen how much easier it is to control games when we get early goals. All of our last 3 wins featured goals before the 25th minute for United. And let's not forget Morgan Gibbs-White, quality player who loves to disrupt back lines and draw defenders. Freeing up wingers, Ndoye and Hudson-Odoi, Forest could absolutely cook us on the counter. Hudson-Odoi doesn't really worry me. Ahmad's been surprisingly sharp defensively this season. Delo marking Ndoye though, that's a genuine concern. We're all tired of saying it, the main issue is still our squad depth. The Brighton game showed it, take off the first 11 and we look lost, disorganised and weak defensively. We're creating chances, the numbers prove it, but finishing them has been the problem. The positives? Mbeumo and Ahmad now understand each other's runs, making the right-hand side a real threat. Cunha's first goal should lift the pressure he's been carrying. Before that, you could see he was rushing. If we convert the chances, we'll create and grab the first goal. It could be a comfortable day at the office. In his pre-match press conference, Amorim said the following: I watched their last match, I watched the Porto game, I watched the Bournemouth game. They have talented players like Gibbs-White, Anderson and Hudson-Odoi. It will be different from Brighton, where we had space to play. We won't have that space. We must understand we are not the same team away from home as at home, so we need to control the environment. Every tackle is important. We are ready for a very difficult match. That tells me he knows we struggle away from home. He's clearly self-aware. When he says we won't have space like against Brighton, it means we won't build through the midfield the same way. The wing-backs in this match will be key. Expect the usual 3-4-3 with Delo starting over Mazraoui. Fans will call for Mazraoui, and rightfully so. Amorim will eventually have to rotate. Personally, I'd love to see him start to keep things fresh. Amorim's defence for sticking with Delo would be simple. This side has won 3 in a row. Why change it? I also think Mount could shine here. Great off the ball, sharp in tight spaces, but will Amorim bench Cunha after his man of the match display against Brighton? Probably not. When asked about Dyche's old 4-4-2 comment, Amorim said, maybe if we play 4-4-2 we win more, but I have a way of playing that takes time. I can look at Sean Dyche as a manager and a pundit. If you're a pundit and don't say strong things, I don't want to watch you. I'm the same. Amorim's clever here. He's using emotional intelligence as a weapon. He understands why Dyche said it. Not from confidence, but from wanting to be heard. He's wise beyond his years, is our Amorim. Cunha needs to push on now he's scored. Forest's right back Savannah's been struggling every week. Cunha should be targeting him. Ahmad, still underrated. If he keeps progressing play and links with Mbeumo, we'll be in great shape. Šeško, dark horse. Expect lots of crosses. If Air Šeško turns up, we're cooking. On Forest's side, Anderson and Gibbs-White are the danger men. Stop them, you stop Forest. There's been noise about Amorim all season, but as long as the players believe, and according to Gary Neville, they do, then we're good. Management trust him too, so it doesn't matter what the fans debate online, really. Ideally, we'd stop acting like Amorim only makes changes because of Twitter critics, but people love keeping up appearances. We need unity heading into this run, and it would be good to see people put their personal agendas aside to just enjoy the beautiful football that we're witnessing right now. On the Old Truthford Instagram poll, 96% of fans predicted a win, 3% a draw, and 1% a loss. Confidence is high, but as I've demonstrated with stats, this won't be an easy match. My prediction, I'm going with 2-1 to Manchester United. Šeško and Fernandes to score. If we miss early chances, pressure will build fast, but if we dominate possession and attack from the wings, it could be cruise control, with maybe one defensive slip costing us a goal. I'll be live for the watch along, so make sure you're subbed, drop a like if you're backing Happy FC, and let's hope for a big one at the City ground. As always, thanks for watching, and Godspeed.